Hey.
Hello.
Think we're good. Ooh, I'm a bit loud. Hello, everyone. I am PyroFalkon, and this is Monster Rancher 2 DX. I am joined by the Akamura.
Hello.
And this is our fallback game because the last couple days have been not the best for me, and I haven't been able to do my usual process for doing games, especially from developers, which deserve a lot more respect. So I'm going to one that I know for this week. I'm going to have to mess with the stream schedule. But anyway, hello everybody. Hello Okami, Jinergy, Jeff, Brian, Dan, and anyone else who is in the chat lurking or watching this from the future or whatever. And yes, happy Mother's Day. My mom is here. She's unmiked, but she is actually physically here instead of just in the chat. So we are playing Monster Rancher 2 DX. The last time we played, we retired one of our monsters whose name I don't remember. Nope, don't want to do that. We are going to unfreeze BannaSplits, I believe is her name. Let's see. BannaSplits, that's her name. So BannaSplits is going to be our money pixie. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm playing in fast mode. Am I just perma-fast mode? I guess I am. I think I slow it down whenever I do battle so I can think. Anyway, BannaSplits is going to be our money girl. Because we have two monsters, Noodles and Kale, and we're going to breed them for a no-rest monster. But at least for now, we need the money for a no-rest monster, which means BannaSplits is going to be working very hard. So, hello, Amarakura. Lots of people who aren't regulars. Must be the Monster Rancher thing. So, checking her numbers, she's very good at intelligence. That's already off to a good start, partly because she's half Suezo, so we're going to get her started on that, and hopefully she will be nice and happy and be able to work for us soon. We're going to have to throw her into basically every tournament we can to raise as much cash as we possibly can. Yes, we have a new pixie. We generated BannaSplits last time. I don't fully remember why we generated BannaSplits last time. I did review the end of the last stream, which was further a lot. It was longer ago than I thought it was. We last streamed this back in January, so unfortunately there is a lot I don't remember. Okay, Banna, get your shit together. Cheater. Scold you for cheating. And Brian Grave Music says new to the channel. Oh, hi.
Hello.
You're the reason I bought this game just 3 hours ago. It's a good game. I enjoy Monster Rancher 2. I still prefer 4, but 2 has a nice little simplicity to it, and right now my brain is very tired. Amara says, usually lurking, but I'm listening while I'm at work. Hope everyone is having a good Mother's Day. Yes, hopefully all of you are.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is it's so far a decent day. At least here in Ohio, it's also a nice warm day. Or not warm, but cool.
Yep. Unseasonably so. But we're not going to complain.
It's 63 Fahrenheit. It's too cold for me, but it's comfortable for most people. I think Akamura would be having a good time.
Yes.
Is having a good time. Anyway, that's how good my commentary is right now. Like oh, you cheater again. Boo. Get your shit together. Yeah, it's I don't know, man. I'm very tired and I'm not thinking clearly. So, wow, she's cheating multiple times. That's kind of mean. What is your nature? Is your nature very bad? You're being very naughty, Banna. Hello, Ledge. Thank you for joining the stream. Thinking about buying something like this game, but I'm not sure what is the best game in this genre. So, in my opinion, the best Monster Rancher is Evo, but I am in a very slim minority on that one. A lot of people think that Monster Rancher 4 is the best, but that one is currently not available unless you emulate it on the PC. Monster Rancher 1 and 2 is a combo pack that you can get on Steam. There should be a link in the video description. I would recommend it. I think Monster Rancher 2... First of all, I think it's superior to 1 in every way. But second of all, I think Monster Rancher 2, as good as it is, does lack something, but I can't tell you what that something is. It could just be the fact that I've played Monster Rancher 4. I'm sorry, hold on, I'm getting chewed out by an old bald man. Cole, what are you doing? Master Pabs? And you, Pyro, how can you leave the altar like that? You think you achieved your rank on your own? The altar? Oh no, I forgot to clean it up. You can't forget that. The stain of the altar is the stain of the soul. I told you to never forget to clean the altar. Yes. I'm sorry, Master. Don't apologize to me. You know who to apologize to. And why don't you renovate the altar? It is probably more apt. I don't mean you have to spend every cent you have, but you have to reward those monsters. You know, and their corpses. Yes. Pyro, I'm sorry. It was my duty to clean the altar, and yet you got scolded as well. But what should we do? To make the altar bigger, it'll cost 8,000. Okay, no, I'm saving up money. No. I see. Well, let's make the altar bigger someday. Okay, but not today, Colt, because we're saving money, and BannaSplits kind of sucks. So, we're going to have to just not do that. Anyway, Monster Rancher 2 is a decent game. I think 4 is superior in every single way. But, if you're going to get started, and the fact that I think the game costs, what, $20? Then, I mean, you can do a lot worse. Oh, it's currently on sale for another 21 hours as of when I'm recording this. It's $22.50 US dollars, and it's both Monster Rancher 1 and 2 DX. So I would say it's definitely worth it. So So, okay, here's the thing with Monster Rancher 2. And I've talked about this before, but talking about it on streams is always good. I am a casual player of Monster Rancher, and always have been. And that has made me a few enemies in certain circles, including the Monster Rancher Discord, which is very strange, because I continue to stand by to the opinion that video games aren't important. And before I get yelled at for that too, I just mean kind of in the grand scheme of the world. So, like, I don't find video games worth the energy to constantly bicker and bitch about. If it's fun, play it. If it's not, don't. That has always been my line. That all said, Monster Rancher 2 is the most documented Monster Rancher. It's a 22-year-old game. 23-year-old now. 22? I don't know. Anyway, it's old, and it's very well documented, and if you look hard enough, you can pretty much see how-to step-by-step guides to absolutely beat the hell out of the game with zero effort or thinking on your part. And I find that whole process really boring. I don't like playing games to be checklists. I like playing games for fun and randomization and throwing or trying to deal with what the game throws at me. That's my opinion. So if you are somewhere between the two of us, like Monster Rancher 2 is a great option because you know, the resources are out there that you can look up how to beat the game or whatever. Or you don't have to do it that way and just wing it like I do with every monster. You mentioned something called Evo. Okay, so Monster Rancher Evo is Monster Rancher 5. That also is only on the PlayStation 2. You would have to emulate it if you want to play it. And actually, while I'm talking about that, we are probably going to start a new run of Monster Rancher Evo before the end of May. Currently on the channel, we're doing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, but the view counts for those are extremely low, like shockingly low. And although, especially for anyone new to the channel, I don't generally choose games just based on numbers. I don't like running my business just to the numbers, but it is a business, and sometimes I do have to work with the numbers to some extent. And unfortunately, Knights of the Old Republic is not getting the numbers I need. So it's probable that before the end of May, we're going to switch back over to Evo, because I've been wanting to do a second run of Monster Rancher Evo anyway, and I have a gimmick for it in mind. So stop cheating! Damn it! But Monster Rancher Evo is not... It's very story-based. It completely gets rid of tournaments. Like, it feels like a spin-off, which is why when it was marketed in America, they didn't call it Monster Rancher 5. In Japan, it is Monster Farm 5. It is the next sequel. But it was so badly received that when they brought it to North America, they got rid of the number and kind of tried to imply it was a spin-off because of how different it is. But it's still my favorite, personally. So, you know, again, opinions or whatever, it is what it is. Stop asking for flowers. Do your work. Every time I spoil you, you get lazy. Anyway, so... But for these classic ones, like where you raise one monster or a group of monsters only for tournaments, that kind of thing, you can't go wrong with Monster Rancher 2. It's a great game. It was the father of a lot of these monster raising types of games. It came out after Pokemon, but Pokemon is different. Pokemon is more of a hard JRPG, whereas Monster Rancher... I've always felt that Monster Rancher is more of a management game. You are a coach, and you have one athlete that you are training to win in tournaments. So it feels more like, not necessarily a sports game, but it feels more like management and sports than just straight up grinding for numbers. Especially with the new ones, since I'm playing this on double speed. The remakes have a fast forward mode, which I only turn off during battles, and that way you can just get through some of the more boring bits a little quicker. Ledge says, I really dislike Evo because it did not feel like a Monster Rancher game, but again, opinions are opinions. Right, and that is an interesting take on it because it falls back into what is a Monster Rancher game. Like, and I say that with every game, and I don't want to start that debate necessarily for specifics, but like, a former member of the community said that Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild didn't feel like a Zelda game. And when I was even growing up in high school, that was the big opinion with Final Fantasy VIII, that Final Fantasy VIII was not a Final Fantasy game because it had cars. But then it's like, well, then what is the definition of, you know, that? And I tend to fall on the side of the creator, just because I am a writer myself. So, like, if I say my book is a sequel, then it's a sequel. It doesn't matter what a fan's opinion is, with all respect. If I say a book is part of my series, then it is. So if the developer says this is a Monster Rancher game, then it is. You can then say it's a bad one, or just not fitting the normal whatever, but it's still, you know, but then it's semantics and who gives a shit. At that point, it doesn't matter, and then we're arguing nonsense. So, like, there is no question that Monster Rancher Evo was a very large departure from what Monster Rancher had done up to that point. That is not in any sort of doubt, which is, again, why they changed its name when it came here. But whatever. I found it fun, and whatever. I'm probably going to be repeating all of these arguments too when I finally do Evo a second time, because I like talking about it, but it doesn't matter. No one's, you know, like I said, I'm in a minority, and if you go to the Monster Rancher Discord, a few of them have heard of me, and most of them hate me, which is really funny. I never thought the channel or my own work would get big enough that I would have like this concentrated group of haters in a community, but so it goes. This is the internet, man.
How dare you? How dare you have fun?
Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing. Like, it was pointed out to me that there's this weird hypocrisy with a certain sect of Monster Rancher fans, because nowadays games are considered more like you have to roll with the punches, you know, like that's considered good gameplay now. You know, your games like the Bloodborne games and so forth, where difficulty is important. But if you go to a lot of the how-tos, how to beat Monster Rancher, you will often see like, try to train, and then if they don't do right, then reset the game and train again until it's the result you want. And it's like, that's not fun. That's not even playing within the spirit of the game. That's just resetting the game until you get exactly what you want.
Yep,
like,
how is that
fun?
Scumming.
Yeah, it's save scumming. Like, the biggest strategy for beating Monster Rancher, it involves heavy save scumming, which I find not distasteful, just boring. Like, you know, it's a single-player game. Play it however you want. But it's so boring to just sit there and constantly hit load game thousands of times until you get exactly what you want.
Who cares how good you are at resetting?
Yeah. So, see, like this, how she cheated here. So, according to the official way to play, I should be saving every time she does anything, and then if she cheats or she fails a training, I load immediately. Like, so boring. I would rather play it my way, which is really kind of the way the developers intended it to be played. Anyway, I do like Evo simply for the story and the circus. I miss the tournaments. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Like, I miss... Actually, that is where I'm at. I would even add that I prefer Evo's handcrafted dungeons over Monster Rancher 4's random dungeons. Even though there are fewer of them and you can sort of figure them out, I prefer handcrafted dungeons over random dungeons, just in general in games. But to quote Ledge, opinions are opinions at that point, you know. I mean, really, the best thing to do is just get every Monster Rancher, play them all, and figure out which one you like best. And then everybody wins. Dan says, I love the Digimon games. I just played Cyber Sleuth at the moment. I still have never played a Digimon game. We're going to fix that on the channel one of these days, too. I've never intentionally avoided Digimon. It just keeps slipping down my priority list. Banna sucks. Banna's doing very poorly, especially since we've been at this for a while and her loyalty is only 8. She is pretty garbage right now. But again, this is why you save scum if you're trying to be the most efficient or whatever. Because this is taking so long, but whatever. I'll play it the way I want to play it. Okay, but as an example in Fire Emblem, I save before a fight so I can reload if one of my character dies. I do not know how often I reset, so I did not die with any... Well, I mean, you know, again, if it's a single-player game, it doesn't matter how you play. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
If somebody... Okay, here's my whole thing with the monster haters, as Brian has now coined. I don't care how you play your game if it's a single-player game. I really don't. Cheat to high heaven, save scum or don't save scum. It doesn't fucking matter. None of that matters. However you play your game doesn't matter. Video games aren't important enough to deal with that. Where I draw the line is when someone advises somebody else that it's the only way to do something. The only way to play Monster Rancher is to be ultra efficient. The only way to play Monster Rancher and beat it is to save scum. The only way to finish a game is to do it without a single loss or whatever. It's stupid. Like, don't tell other people how to play. That's it. That's the line I draw.
Yep.
Play your game your way. I don't give a shit. You're not in my life, so it's okay.
Yeah, you are not in control of the fingers.
Yeah.
Do what you want.
Because, like, for example, I mean, going to your example there, Dan, that's how I played the older Rainbow Six games. In the older Rainbow Six games, they had permadeath, and I would save scum to make sure my people stayed alive. Nowadays, I probably wouldn't do it, but certainly back then I did it, because I couldn't stand the idea of loss, you know? But, and that's fine. But the thing is, I never tried to dictate to other people how to play their game. You know? And there's something about Monster Rancher specifically that has caused a lot of gatekeepers and a certain aspect of their community that's very, very hardcore to the point where it's very unwelcoming. I mean, you know, I'll admit, and I'm going to sound salty, and maybe I'm a little salty, but part of the reason I'm not part of the Monster Rancher Discord anymore is because I felt very unwelcome. My playstyle, my casual playstyle, felt very unwelcome. There is a particular moderator, who I won't name, because that would be unprofessional, but there is a particular moderator on the Monster Rancher Discord who is so invested in Monster Rancher that if any newbie asked a question like, you know, does this work, that moderator would kind of chew them out and be like, Monster Rancher 2 is the most documented Monster Rancher, here's a link, here's a link, here's a link, here's a link, follow these guides, they'll tell you exactly how to beat the game. I'm like, not everybody wants that. Not everybody wants to be told to follow a checklist in order to beat the game. So, I just didn't want to be in that environment anymore, because video games aren't that important. And I say that where my living is based on playing video games.
Yep.
So,
well, see, that's
nothing's
the thing.
that important.
Your income is based on playing games.
Yeah.
Not beating games, not min-maxing games.
Yeah, I generally dislike min-maxing.
Very rarely is it doing a guide for a game.
Yeah. I mean, you know, and again, I'm not delving into the subject any more than what I'm about to say. Please don't, you know, go any more forward than this. Mods be on it, just in case. But all you know, Ukraine is important, COVID is important, politics is important, elections are important, truth is important, journalism is important, your family is important, your friends are important. Video games are not. Video games are not important. Those other things I mentioned, sure, fight and argue and debate and whatever. Video games, fuck it. If it's a single-player game, do whatever you want to do.
There's too many people making a fight out of something that should be for leisure.
I agree. I completely agree. Anyway, so that's that. So Monster Rancher Evo is my favorite. 10 out of 10. Monster Rancher 2 is fine. Anyway, I know this problem with some Pokemon communities. If you say anything bad about the games, you get a shitstorm from it. Yeah. And it could just be a fandom or a size of the fandom thing. Because it's probably not just, Pokemon or Monster Rancher or anything like that. I mean, I know it's not. It's Nintendo, it's Zelda, it's God of War, it's Soulsborne. Like, any community that is that large, you're just going to have a large number of gatekeepers who tend to be attracted to it. And it's not video games just by themselves either. It's sports, it's comics, it's literally anything.
Mm-hmm. Sorry about that noise, everybody. I didn't realize I opened the sarsaparilla in the mic.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't notice the output.
It made a squeaky noise.
Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, yeah. So there you go. That's the Pyro opinion. This is why my channel tries to be different too. Like especially if you're new to the channel, this is how I am. Like right now, I am the most relaxed because I'm not feeling very well. I will exaggerate for the sake of humor. I will become over emotional for the sake of humor, and sometimes the jokes don't land, and that's okay too. Your humor is subjective as well. But right now, this is my actual strip away any PyroFalkon character. This is how I truly feel. Like all of this stuff that we do, even on YouTube, it's entertaining, and I'm glad to be, making your days brighter. But nothing we do should ever be taken as like the be-all, end-all opinion of anything. Yep. Like, you just do your own thing, man.
Yeah, the channel at its root is let's all get together at Pyro's house, sit down on the couch, and we'll play a game and eat some snacks.
Yeah, pretty much. Whoops, don't drink milk. Eat a fish. I have got to get her into a tournament soon. Hello, Amara, I already said hi to you. I actually missed, Agent CJ Gaming. There you go. Thank you for joining the stream.
Main root sarsaparilla tastes like when you, brush too hard and you get blood in your toothpaste.
That doesn't sound appealing. Let's see.
Now, a lot of people are like, Akamura, how the hell are you brushing your teeth? Thoroughly.
Yeah. So, anyway. Yeah. Monster Rancher 2 is fun. Now, when we start Monster Rancher Evo, I'm probably not going to play 2 very much, but 2 is nice for a stream. And, maybe we should consider what? Oh, crap. I went through her text too fast.
Ledge says, if we're going to hang out at Pyro's house, we need to pet the cat. It's a rite of passage. Which reminds me, if you like the video, for every like we get, I pet the cat. So we're up to 11 likes, so if you would like to pet my cat via proxy, just like the video. In fact, let's do a like spike real quick. 3, 2, 1, like spike!
Like spike!
Pet the kitty! Dan F says, with a steel brush. No, it's a normal bristle brush. I have very sensitive gums.
Alright. Alright, let's do Errantry. This is actually a terrible idea right now. Monkey Race. I usually skip these, but why not watch them? I can catch up with the chat a bit. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, if you're new to my channel, this is what my channel. I'm very calm and chill usually, other than trying to be funny. And again, if a joke falls flat, so it goes. I've told just as many flat jokes as I have actually funny jokes. And sometimes my over-exaggerations don't land, but, whatever. I'm very casual and chill. And this is despite the fact I've been gaming for 34 years, but I've always, even when it's been part of my careers, plural, Like, video games only have a certain level of importance to me. I've tried never to lose sight of the fact that, you know, my parents are more important than any video game I'm playing. She's blocking that with her butt. I didn't even notice. I was not paying attention. She just punched a monkey in the butt. She keeps palm striking the monkey butt. Oh, it worked, and now she's going to fight a plant thing, which she'll probably get the crap kicked out of her.
It's called an executioner.
That's actually not that uneven, because plants are very weak, and her intelligence counts really high, so if she does her attacks properly, she has a chance. But since this is a dungeon fight, I don't have a chance to control her, so she's gonna just do her own thing here. Come on, Banna. Well, she's doing well so far. Don't kick him. You have higher intelligence. Banna, use your lightning.
Banna, use your lightning. Skeet up, bot up, lightning.
Banna. Thank you. Just keep that up. Now she's Angies. Banna. There you go. Banna. This is one of the most painful fights I've had to watch. No problem, Brian. I'll be here. Yeah. Okay, come on now. Come on, Banna. Get your shit together.
No.
Where's the music? Oh, the fight took so long the music looped all the way around. That's really saying something when I'm still playing and fast forward. By the way, when you play Monster Rancher for real, you can choose whether you give your monster orders in most stages or for most fights. We have a player in our Discord, my PyroFalkon Discord, link in the video description, that they never give their monster orders to kind of heighten the tension and also to kind of even further treat the game like a sports simulator where they are just the coach and the athlete has a chance of doing well or screwing up, which is a fascinating way to play. I've never played that way. Banna has run away. She's upset.
Oh no, Banna split.
Yeah, she did. That's 5 weeks in a row. And she's dead. Wow. Wow. What's wrong, BannaSplits? Colt! I'm sorry about BannaSplits. Master, it's said every living creature will die someday. We can't fight against nature. Do you understand, Colt? Yes. It died of natural causes. Did it? BannaSplits. Say, Pyro, how about holding a funeral ceremony for BannaSplits? What are we gonna do, Pyro? It'll cost some money, but should we hold a funeral No, fuck it. She wasn't very good. Well, the most important thing is not the type of funeral, but our loving thoughts for the monster. My thoughts are not loving. Needed. Yeah, my thoughts are not loving for her. It doesn't even matter whether or not you hold a ceremony. You two say goodbye to your monster in your own private way. So I can piss on her grave.
Is it bad that I thought of The Rock?
The Rock?
It doesn't matter if you hold a ceremony!
I have to turn you down a little bit if you do that again. Yes, Pyro, let's say goodbye to BannaSplits. Yes, see ya. 1 year, 4 months. What an awful set of numbers. Winner, nothing. Yeah, that's 100% accurate. Good lord. Hello, Matthew. Hello, everyone. Love the videos and streams. Pyro, love your honesty and enjoy your control. I assume that meant channel. I love this game. Keep it up. Your content is perfect for me in the background while I paint my Warhammer. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Matthew. And also, you're welcome. That sounds like an amazing little hobby.
Warhammer?
Well, painting the figure.
Yeah,
I just
I was
caught
gonna
myself
say.
saying that. That probably sounded facetious, but I'm being honest. Like, painting miniatures, that takes some steadiness and dexterity of
Yes.
fingers that I don't think I have.
If you're part of our Discord, send us photos. We'd like to see them.
Mom, do you have a favorite song or CD or artist? Other than them, I've actually used them before. Who is Jim Croce? Spell that, please. Uh-huh. C-R-O-C-E, that. Do you have a... You don't mess around with Jim. I don't know what that is. Which of the... Was it on any of these 4 CDs? It probably would have been on the greatest, but yeah, alright. I regret to tell you that this rare monster can only be generated by an authorized IMA trainer. Well, frick you. Alright, do you have a... Yes, I do. No, not necessarily. Beethoven R? No. You're gonna have to go a little bit more contemporary than that. I know you weren't born before electricity, but come on, after electric. Anyway, what? Yeah, I know you're only 29. What is the?
Amara says Mom's songs are going to be too strong for you.
Okay. Which one in Lost in Love? I regret to tell you that. Okay, next. Try again. Oh God. This is stopping the stream dead more than anything. The Backstreet Boys? Okay.
Backstreet's back.
All right. It wasn't that funny, Mom. Like I said, some of my jokes don't land. Okay, what's your favorite thing here? It's Christmas time again? They did a Christmas album?
Of course they did a Christmas album.
There it is. I Want It That Way reimagined. Here's the big moment. Okay, we got a monster that popped. Okay. I can live with that. That should have been BannaSplits. Alright, give me a name for him, Mom. Hiram. Hiram? Alright. Hiram the monster. Okay, back to the ranch. Hopefully he doesn't suck ass. I say what? I don't like his running animation. Or his walk cycle. I don't...
You can't hear it, but Mama Falcon is laughing hysterically. Wow, he is going through it.
I hate it. Don't get closer to the camera. Just fucking... Stop. Just stop. 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 What the fuck? Sure, that was a success. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
I don't think he's gonna beat Onions.
Ugh. Oh yeah, that reminds me. When we start up Onions again, Onions. When I start doing Monster Rancher Evo again, we'll start up the Monster Rancher interactive story I was doing on YouTube for a little while. 'Cause I did intend to keep that going, and I just didn't. So his defense is garbage. I'm unhappy with that too. He's wearing pants. Let me see. Hold on. I need to pull up his information.
Everything about this is upsetting.
Yeah. Everything about this is 100% upsetting.
Everybody liked the video. I need to pet my cat.
Let's see.
God, I need a moment.
Where is... Gold Dust. It seems to be decadent, but it is actually a hard worker. I don't like his face there.
Yeah, he makes me about as comfortable as 80s Gold Dust.
Alright. I think he has worms. Yeah, that's a good shout, Dan. Good lord. Alright, anyway. Well, he continues to slide around on his ass. Wow, 200 points of life already. That's really good. I'm upset he's actually good. Alright. He's also listening to me for the most part. I mean, every monster fails a drill now and then, so not even concerned about that one. Okay. Only 1 point. So he's going to be inaccurate, and he's not going to have a lot of defense. I don't like Oko monsters. Because if I'm going to have glass cannons, I want glass sniper rifles, not glass cannons. Yeah, I know he's stressed out. It's because I screwed up my routine there. Anyway, so hi everybody. This is a very chill stream because of this, by the way.
Amarakura says brainworms to the max.
Yeah.
Maybe that's his problem. He's got chronic wasting disease.
Oh, his accuracy was... Oh, he got 3 points on that one, so maybe it's just because he's still a baby. He's listening to me. That's the biggest thing right now. No, he's always going to scoot around on his ass. That's what he does.
Aw, that feel when you're a mistake of God, but someone takes you in anyway.
Yeah. Here, keep eating fish. I just realized my first money monster, BannaSplits, just cost us a lot of money.
Yep.
Rather than actually accomplishing anything for us. Hiram probably is going to do much better. Alright. So ideally, I try not to enter a tournament until we're at loyalty 60-ish, but that usually takes too long, so... I really want his skill to be higher, though. Always hit, never be hit. But, I mean, Monster Rancher Advance 2 taught me the benefits of having a super tank monster. But if he can't get his defense up, unfortunately, I won't be able to do that. She did kill a plant. This is true, Ginergy. She accomplished one goal. But then we didn't even get to see what her new move was, because she died immediately afterward.
I work at a hardware store that has an attached garden. Killing a plant is not hard.
Alright. We're just gonna take him into the tournament and see what happens.
This'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably gonna do very poorly, but...
This will be just fine. This will be just fine.
I suppose I should try to take over commands here. Oh, good. Oakley Man is involved.
Oh, that's
Please
what we want.
lose. Of course he didn't lose.
Of course not. It's fucking Coakley Man.
Oakley Man is definitely the things are going to be difficult monster. Alright, so he's got a bomb, which probably won't hit very hard, a thwack, and something else. Slap. And then we wait until he's at 99 guts, and then we'll try various techniques here. Get away from me. He's somehow dodging everything thrown his way.
Well, tell him to stop.
No, I mean our boy.
Oh,
Hiram is dodging
keep,
everything.
Keep doing that. My bad. Don't listen to me.
Now he did listen to you. He took a shot.
God damn it.
Come on. Come on, Hiram. Well, wow, Hiram's got some decent defense already. Come on, do something. That's some solid power. He's got decent accuracy and solid power. This is... All I have to do is land one shot, which we did, and then we can just wait out the clock at that point. Yeah, Hiram is already more successful than BannaSplits was.
You're welcome.
I don't... No, please don't butt bounce. I hate you. Alright, well, here's gonna be the big one, because Oakley Man is always the challenge. Yeah, the oatmeal thing. What? Oakley Man... Oakley Man forfeited?
Oh, okay.
What are you doing to me, Monster Rancher? Oakley Man retired. That's like Mike Tyson turning down a fight. Well, no, that's a little... It's like Logan Paul stopping being a douchebag.
I mean, if you were supposed to fight that, wouldn't you run away?
He blinked during the photo. Oakleyman forfeited. What?
Again, look at that thing. Look at that tongue thing.
I hate it. Oh, God, I hate it. Alright. I mean, we did it. Hooray.
Oakley Man forfeited, so you would have to look at it longer. He knew this was causing more pain.
I'm waiting for you to say
I don't want to say thank you. I want to burn it. Are you going to be accurate again? Of course you are. Of course you're going to be accurate. Let's turn on fast forward again. Alright. Holy crap. I think everybody is just as confused as me in the chat right now. Cassidy's like, he's never done that. Or he never does that. Yeah, exactly. I've never seen Oakleyman forfeit before a fight. This is weird, man.
We're in the bad universe.
We are in the badaverse.
We're in the bad timeline.
Okay. When's the official? Is he actually good enough for the official? He shouldn't be. Alright, let's go ahead and work on this. We'll just put him in every fight. So, if you've never played the game before, entering tournaments lowers lifespan, just in general. So that's why oftentimes a somewhat efficient strategy, which is what we're doing here, is to have a money monster who is in every battle, but will eventually die. And their point is to just earn enough money to then fund other monsters who will be more specifically trained. And again, even though that's basic strategy, I don't give two shits how you play your game, whether you want to do it that way or not. But at least for me, that's basic enough strategy that's what I'm going to do. So, okay. Great, here we go. We're just gonna keep our distance, force Lontar to come to us. It is an eyeball.
Sure is an eyeball.
That is a Suezo. I hate Suezos.
In the choice between an eyeball and a butt scooter, I'd have the butt scooter.
Yeah, I'd rather have an ape than a Suezo. It's still... I mean, you're still choosing between horse shit and cat shit, but, you know, it's...
Cat shit's easier to clean up.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, get it, Hiram. I hate that he's successful. It's pissing me off that he's successful. Stop being confused! Get your shit together. Alright, wait for 99 guts. Stop cry-spitting on me. Alright. Wow. That's win. Holy crap.
This is making me long for the halcyon days of Panini.
I love Panini. This is the save file. Panini's here somewhere. Panini is frozen, but Panini was a good boy. I love Panini.
was not a very pleasant sarsaparilla.
Do you want another one?
No.
Okay. No, I mean another brand. You only got one of those, I think.
Yeah. I got 6 of the really good one.
That's good. The Chicago one, or the Sioux City.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she polished off the Sioux City very quickly. All right, get in there, Hiram.
I only had one. I think you had a couple.
Not the sarsaparilla. Wait, I would have had one sarsaparilla, but I would have left the rest to you. I had all the root beers. Come on, Hiram, just land one attack. Hiram, stop being a hit. Hiram. There we go. It's all right.
Crush that pupper.
Yeah, this might be a loss, and that's never mind. Wow,
Ow.
one shot, Oko.
You thwacked him.
Yep.
You thwacked him.
This
to
is
death.
why I've said 1,000 times with my Monster Rancher strategies, it's good to hit hard, because no matter how good or bad your speed and defense, or your speed and dodge are, or your opponents are, an attack is going to slip through. So you always need to be able to hit hard enough to do damage, and you have to have enough hit points to take a hit, no matter what. And so far, Hiram is following that strategy. I don't like that his upper lip gets contorted. Hiram seems well, and his loyalty is higher than BannaSplits' ever was. Ah, Cassidy loved Buttons. I almost forgot about Buttons. Buttons was one of the ones we've got fan art of. Buttons was super cute.
Buttons.
Yeah, I liked him. He did his best. He was a good worm.
Buttons. We had the buttons.
That was in my first Monster Rancher 2 run, I believe. OG Monster Rancher 2. From a PlayStation, not from this remake. Okay, so this is the official tournament week. Yeah, or month. So, 2 trainings and then you'll be good to go. I still want his accuracy over 200, so let's just keep working on this. Although, to be honest, with Monster Rancher 2 numbers, having an accuracy of 70%-ish is actually really high. That would be unacceptably low to me in Monster Rancher 4, but in 2, it's pretty good. Alright, get him. Okay. Watch just goes, ugh, monkey. Even worse is that he's successful, monkey. Okay. Okay. Let's do the official tournament. Just try to get him up the ranks and keep grinding out those victories for cash. We're definitely not going to get to our next monster before the end of this stream. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep this one 2 hours, so we're already about halfway done. Just, I'm not feeling great, so hopefully I can rest and recover a little bit. Alright, just hang tight as usual, Hiram. 99 guts or confusion, whichever comes first. Good dodge. Good dodge. Now see, an attack will always slip through. You've got to make sure you have enough hit points to deal with it. Come on. Is my cursor being picked up? No. Okay. Slap him. Nicely done. Wow, that eats up a lot of clock, too. That is a very slow animation. Got him. Hiram is so far undefeated.
This is frustrating.
It is very frustrating. Alright, 1 down, 4 to go. We got pizza, and I got myself some Barks root beer, and man, it went flat quick.
The root beer went flat? Ew.
Yeah. It's got a little carbonation, but it's basically just syrup water.
Ew.
It's not great. Barks is my least favorite of the mainstream root beer brands. But Domino's didn't have anything else, so it goes.
Oh, I thought you liked Barks.
I don't hate it, and I like it for its caffeine, but
Yep, I like
by
Barks.
flavor, it's my least favorite.
When you get it properly, it's got a nice bite to it, in
Yes.
my opinion.
Yeah, well, that's where the whole Barks has bite slogan came from, because it has this weird flavor that hits your tongue weird. But it still has to be cold, and it has to be well carbonated. Would you please stop cry spitting on me? That was a lot of shots I just took. He wore down my hit points bad. We're gonna have to actually get a little aggressive here. I think I'm winning the fight, but okay, there we go. That's what we needed. Now I'll just stay in his face and kill Clock. It's alright. Okay, 2 down, 3 to go. Yeah, he's just spitting on me. Spit crying on me. Yeah, it's like, it's called spit, but it comes out of his pupil. So is that spitting or is that crying? Whatever it is, I hate Suezos. Gnats.
Cry through your mouth, eat through your eyeballs.
Ew. Oh wait, he only has attacks from the 3rd range, so I can stay close. So Nats' whole thing is his power isn't especially high, but he's very accurate. So he can usually chip you down pretty efficiently, like he's doing here. He also farts on you, so we're trying not to get involved in that either. Get him, Hiram. There we go. He also has no defense, so once you land one shot, it's usually over. What is, in your opinion, the best root beer brand? Would you like to taste at lunch, but cannot decide which brand I should buy? My absolute favorite is A&W because they use real vanilla, whereas most of the other brands don't use real vanilla. They'll use some sort of weird chemical that tastes like vanilla. But A&W uses actual vanilla extract, and it tastes very, very good if it's ice cold. But IBC is a good second one. I don't know if they're considered mainstream. They are mainstream-ish. IBC is very good. But
Yes.
A&W is my favorite. There's also Mug Root Beer, which is okay.
It exists.
Mug root beer tastes best when you add vanilla to it. Like if you make yourself a root beer float, or if you add a very tiny amount of vanilla extract, then it tastes really, really good. But out of the bottle comparison, A&W has the advantage. That said, a fan told me about Sioux City brand, which I had to find through a specialty store, and they are very good. I would say they are about equal to A&W, but it's kind of hard to find them, and they're a little pricey. A&W is a great brand, though, just in general, and they are very common. Ugh. It's just out of curiosity, Dan, are you American? The reason I ask is apparently root beer is a very American drink, which I didn't realize, and most people from Europe, when they try it, don't like it. It's apparently really hard to find actual root beer in the UK, and even then, usually the recipe is slightly tweaked, so it's not quite right. Is Jones Soda still around? Jones is around, although for me, I have to go to that specialty store to get them.
Yep.
I didn't realize they had root beer. I'll have to keep my eyes open for
They
that next
do
time
have
we
some
go.
at the local Kroger, but we haven't been there in a hot minute.
They have Jones Soda at Kroger?
Yep, and single
Nice.
serve. Yep, that's where I tried the apple.
Ah, Dan says, I live in Germany, and I find A&W with no problem. Awesome. Good. But yeah, I'm always curious about Europeans' opinions on root beer, because from what I gather, soda just in general is not as big of a thing outside of the U.S. And what soda there is usually has different recipes because Americans eat like garbage. So, you know, so it's not like part of the culture. Whereas here, soda and just destroying your body with sugar water is very, very much part of the culture. This is like, as much as I love soda, and especially root beer, like, I know it's garbage. Like, that should not be in my body, but, you know, I'm very unhealthy with my eating habits. Wow. So Hiram runs the table and gets promoted to the D class, and I was barely paying attention. Spampton's Kroger? What? I find Jones Soda Walmart down here in Texas. Oh, man, I wish our Walmart had Jones Soda. Our Walmart definitely doesn't have Jones Soda. Oh, man, if our Walmart had Jones Soda, I actually probably would have diabetes because I would have gotten it every day for lunch. Root beer too sweet for me, same as you. American chocolate too. I'm a Coca-Cola man myself. See that? Yeah, that's part of it. I think it's because especially A&W root beer is a little sweet. I think it's not too sweet, but I can see where that opinion would come from. Whereas most of our a lot of other root beers are not that sweet. Like Barks isn't that sweet. I think it is partly from the vanilla and the sugar that A&W uses. So, man, this is great. This is the best stream I've ever had. I'll talk about soda and root beer and Walmart all friggin' day. Hashtag not sponsored by any of those people, though. Alright. So Hiram... Okay, so I don't know if he's ready for the D class, but we should at least give him a try. So let's see when the next D class battle is. February 2. Alright, not a problem. Plenty of time. Oh, the baby's out? Where is she? Hello, Nisi. Is it? Oh, it's lap time. Okay. Come on up. Hello, baby. Yes, this is why we need face cam. I know. I'm working on it. I recently conducted a poll. Actually, let me... Do we still have the link for that somewhere? Here. Hold on, let me get a link. If you are in the chat, even if you're watching this from the future, this is helpful to me. So I'm going to post a link in the chat, which... Oh, not that one. Which is a poll for the channel, which simply asks the question, would you be more engaged with the videos if I used Facecam? There it is. So, it's not binding, and right now it's 2-to-1 against using Facecam, but that also doesn't mean I never will. I was mainly doing that to just get some information on, you know, market research, see what you all thought about, you know, whether I should use Facecam occasionally or not. And there have been some really good responses to that, including a response that I did not anticipate, where more than a few people said use Facecam during streams but not for normal episodes. And it never occurred to me until I read that yeah, Facecam doesn't have to be an all or nothing thing. Maybe that is what I should do. Maybe I should only use Facecam for streams like this, especially calm ones where you don't really need it to see every corner of the screen all the time. So I'm already looking into cameras. Again, non-binding, no idea when it's going to happen. You know, if it happens, it may not even happen this year. It may happen this year. Did I go one too many weeks? I did. Shit. Sorry, Hiram. I miscounted. The next one is March 1. Alright, we'll train, rest, and then do it. Cassidy says they'd like an easy cam, but likes the mystery of what I look like. Well, I have been on camera a few times. Just those episodes are so old now that they've been buried in my 3,500 plus videos I've done, so... But yeah, we'll probably do it one of these days if it actually helps, but it won't turn into an every video is face cam video. Hello, baby. Hello, Nisi. Are her eyes closed? She seems very relaxed right now.
Not close, but getting there.
It's very cute.
There she goes.
Yeah, she's getting chin scratchies. Yeah, see, she shoves her entire head into my hand. It's very difficult to play games like this, Nisi.
I don't think she cur.
Yeah, she doesn't cur. Should I just leave Hiram to do his own thing so I can keep petting you? Because if I don't do that, then I'm going to need my left hand.
Aww.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to have to let Hiram do his own thing here. So I can keep petting Nisi. We'll see how Hiram does.
Her head is so tiny.
Her head is very tiny. I appreciate that too, Matthew. And those opinions are valuable too. Like it literally is just general market market research. And you know, when I even set it up, I told a friend who kind of inspired me to ask the question in the first place, what was going on, and she pointed out, you know, she's like, this isn't a random sample because your audience clearly doesn't need it. And I'm like, I'm aware it's not a random sample, but that doesn't mean there's no value in asking the question. Because I was also trying to see if there was any extreme swing. Like, if 100% of you responded, no, I don't want face cam, then I'd be like, okay, that means there is an audience out there, whoops, for not having face cam. And then if it was like 100% the other direction, then I'd be like, oh, everyone wants me to use face cam, you know. So I was just looking for trends. And like I said, having the view that, like, I should use it for some things but not other things, that's ingenious.
Yes,
it
that
just
is
never,
useful.
It never occurred to me. Because that's never been a thing on YouTube from what I've seen. Most Let's Players, it's all or nothing. See that?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I bet she's purring.
Oh yeah, I can feel her purring in my left ankle. Yeah, she's become a little vibrating machine. She's very cute.
Who's a happy little kitty?
Okay.
Who's a happy
You're on your
little
own,
kitty?
Hiram.
She knows that she is the kitty, because every time I say kitty, her eyes open.
Yes, she knows all her nicknames.
Are you having a good time, Niecy Peasy?
She also knows she's spoiled, and she's trained me because, you know, from her body language, I know when she wants up on my lap. Of course, there are also the times she screams at me from across the room and comes sprinting over, and it's like, okay, I get it.
Ah!
Yeah.
Cute.
Hiram runs the table again, still undefeated. And he handled the D class pretty well, too. So, I mean...
Backstreet's
damn.
back, I guess.
Oh, God. Oh, I forgot this was the Backstreet monster.
You're welcome for reminding you. Also, I'm sorry.
I want some rest next week. Oh, you can have it. I was going to rest you next week anyway, so...
Congratulations, you fell into our trap, Hiram.
Yep. Loex says, I agree that's about the content. If it's boring, it doesn't matter, face cam or not, and you have great content. I feel you just chill and play the game. That's the most important. I appreciate that, Loex. That is definitely my... no, I don't want to renovate the altar. That's definitely what I try to do around here. For sure. Well, because that's part of what the discussion has been about, is growing the brand. Because, you know, I do want more reach. I want more subscribers. The channel still does not pay for itself, and I'm trying to increase its size so it does. We're still years away from it, probably, unless I suddenly go viral for some reason. But, you know, at least I'm trying to make steps in the right direction. So it's like... the whole thing with doing... Ah, crap, I said to advise again. The whole thing with any entertainment is trying to balance your vision as the creator against the expectations and demands of the audience. And especially on YouTube with how fickle the audience can be, that can get a little dicey, you know? So you always have to be willing to compromise, but there should be some things you don't compromise on. Like, for example, at least so far I haven't used Facecam aside from a couple series when I was very young in my career and just trying it out. And we still haven't used mid-roll ads, which I'm leaving a lot of money on the table, but I think interrupting a show for the ad when I'm trying to tell a story is very obnoxious. So, and then that's another thing. Maybe one day we'll start experimenting with mid-roll ads. I don't necessarily want to, but we need the money. And oh, are you done? Okay, bye, Nisi.
Hello, Nisi.
So I mean, I don't know. I know mid-roll ads would annoy everybody, but I also need
Yes,
some
dear.
cash. So, oh, he won at the last second. Good job, Hiram.
What's going on, kitty?
Holy crap, that was real close.
You just here for some pettings.
But like,
Floop.
a good example is like, even if Dr. YouTube came to me and said, Pyro, I guarantee that you'll have PewDiePie numbers, but you'll have to start acting like Logan Paul, then that would be one step too far. You know, I don't want to be a douche tuber. But if Dr. Google came to me and said, Pyro, you can double your subscriber count in less than a year, but you have to start using Facecam, then I would sigh repeatedly, but I'd do it, you know. But unfortunately, there's no one thing that guarantees success or failure, so, you know, it won't work that way.
Alert, Nisi has jumped up with Mama Falcon and is, and she's rubbing on her phone, and she's chilling out with Grandma. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, be careful. She might bite your fingers if you're not petting her enough.
She almost fell off the bed.
She's so clumsy. What a ridiculous cat.
She's got her tail up, and she's got her butt in the air, and she's having a fantastic time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. There is a camera that I've been looking at that looks really good. It even has a ring light. Because I have a face cam. It's just so old. It functions fine, but it doesn't look very good. And I'll have to get something else. What is she
She's
doing?
Pooping.
She just had to get used to you.
Careful, she's getting spicy.
She's just wanting pets from everybody right now. Yep. Yep, she's just having a good time.
She's so different from Mia.
And she's still in her onesie of shame. No, we managed to take care of that. We have some good pictures of her in her onesie of shame.
She has finally stopped eating herself.
Yeah, what really made us stop with that is she started, like, she couldn't walk properly, and she fell off the bed when she was wearing her onesie, because she falls off things constantly. But, like, after we had that on her for about a week, I think she understood why, and then we just started also being a little bit more, cognizant of when she would start licking and biting the spot that was the problem, and we'd stop her. And she just eventually got used to not licking that spot anymore. And then all the fur grew back, and she's fine now.
Oh, now she's...
Yep, now she's
scratching
attacking
one of
her
her
scratching post.
And she's settling into a box. What a busy day.
Yep, it's a very busy day for her. She had to walk on me and jump on me and all that this morning because I didn't get her breakfast within a nanosecond of my alarm going off.
It was the breakfast alarm.
It was the breakfast alarm. So, I've got a few more Nisi videos I need to put on the channel, but I need to clear them and do some editing on them first, but we'll have more Nisi on the show, for sure. Mad Dog says, the only argument for Facecam is so we can see your reactions when you think you have everything in hand and it goes to total shit. This is true. Actually, that's part of the reason I haven't used face cam. It's because I have a very calm face. Like, I think I get intense or whatever, but like, I legitimately think that part of the reason Markiplier is as high up as he is he's probably taken acting lessons. Not, you know, maybe not some sort of classical acting whatever, but enough that he knows how to be expressive, and that's not one of my skills. I look very calm and possibly too bored when I'm not actually feeling bored. So that's something else I've got to work on, the whole performance aspect. Oh, this might be our first loss. Because the Mochi has a little bit more hit points than I thought he would. Yeah, he's got a little bit more defense than I gave him credit for. We're winning now.
I think you've got it in hand.
Yeah, I need to kill Clock. That'll do it. Even if that misses, that killed enough Clock. But that means we're going to have to train in the C class. He's not ready to go up again yet. That's okay. I want to get his defense up at least another 100 points. But he's doing well so far. I mean, he's turned a profit. We could probably start feeding him meat, too, which will help. Energy says, I can honestly imagine the columnist just because of how many times things go to hell and we were just here. This is probably fine. Yeah. That's the downside to having dry humor. It's that I am not very expressive even when I should be. Yeah, good job, Hiram. Way to go. Way to play. My cats are my alarm, point at 6 a.m. in the morning and stay in front of my door and meow until I get up. Yes. Nisi knows, so like, for a long time, I used a specific song for my alarm clock. It was just the default. But like, for weeks or months, the routine was that song would play on my phone and I would get up and give her breakfast. So now she associates that song with the breakfast song. So if I'm not getting up for that reason, I need to use a different song on my cell phone or she will expect breakfast and then get very upset when she doesn't get it. She's a spoiled little brat. Yeah, defense is 128. That's got to be higher.
Oh, she is walking with purpose.
All right. Let's
over to the box.
See if our defense numbers rise quickly. 4 points. Okay, that's not bad. I would prefer it to be double digit, but that does tell me that I can keep doing Endure for a while, and he should make it. We'll start feeding him a little meat instead of just fish. Wow, well done. 9 points. See, he's not predisposed to it because he critical successed. And if he critical successes, he should be getting double digits out of it. So he's not predisposed to defense, which is a minor problem. That's why I can't make him a pure tank, but I need to give him some defense or he's not going to get very far. Alright, let's start giving you meat. I heard cup jelly is the second best, not fish, I believe. Which is ridiculous. Alright. You know, that is one nice thing about if we do get an actual face cam, we can point it out at her toys and just hit record and whatever happens, happens. Then we can make a Nisi compilation. That'll get me my 1,000,000 views.
A kitty cam.
Alright. Keep it up, buddy. Alright, well, he's broken 150. So he's got another 12 weeks or so of training. Tablets are good too, but tablets have some sort of downside that I don't remember. I think it's just their price. I prefer using meat except for no rest monsters. And I am getting lots of texts. Why am I getting texts when I'm streaming? Hold on, this one is actually important. Sorry, folks, one moment. All right. Anyway, yeah, this is a weird stream, man. Believe me, especially if you're new to the channel, this isn't generally how I operate my commentary. This is just a weird combination of factors today. Happy birthday, Hiram. Is that your first birthday? It might be. He might have gotten 2 classes in 1 year, which is very good. Cup jellies for the diamond cups, not all easy to get, but 5 to sell the doll is decent cash. That's a good point too. If I remember right, also cup jellies add loyalty because they're sweet or whatever, and that's helpful for the very beginning when your monsters have 0 loyalty or something like that. So getting loyalty up is really helpful for the beginning, so they actually, listen to you. I've kind of lost track of my my training rotation here, but it's not a big deal. Right now he's about breaking even. No, you don't get more than 1 meat. He's breaking roughly even. Oh, well, we can do an errantry. Let's see. Accuracy, intelligence, speed, and power. Let's go with power. That is his best stat right now. I don't know if it's picking up, but the Akamura is kind of humming along to the music, which always makes me happy. There we go.
Let's go out into a desert where we'll just generate a tornado.
Yes.
Fuck you, camel.
Just beating the camel to death with his little bananas. Get him, monkey.
Get out of here, camel. Nice, power and life.
Yeah. Every little bit helps, especially right now. I probably should put him on the harder trainings right now. Just keep slapping that rock until it breaks. I'm so disturbed that the banana gets bigger and smaller just whenever. Hey, there you go.
Yeah, it is weird. Nice. Those are some good gains. Not
sorry, could you
comparatively.
talk to the audience for a second?
Not comparatively, but like, dang. How are y'all doing today? I hope you are having a good time with your good mothers. And if your mothers aren't good, then it's not for them. Where did my cat go? She was over there and then she disappeared. Niecy! She has become a mystery cat. Amara is stuck at work. That sucks.
That does suck. I'm glad some of you get to hear me during work, though. When I worked for Walmart, that was one of the hardest things for me to deal with, just the lack of mental stimulation, because I had to work in the back in a tiny corner that was very dusty and gross and had no windows. Hear him? Hear him? Alright, okay. That's fine.
This is fine.
But he did learn a new technique, and he gained numbers. So, that's something. Still want to get his defense over 200 before I test him again. No, don't eat more meat. It's pricey. Mother's Day is the 29th here. Oh, hey, Soul! Thank you for joining the stream. Were you sleeping? Were you oversleeping today? I didn't send out my usual Pyro stream alert. Like I said, everything's been wonky the last 2 days.
No, Mama Falcon says hello, Soul.
Alright. No, I'm not going to play with you next week. I hate that minigame. Very annoying. Alright. I mean, he's getting there. He's just... Let's see. What do I have here? A defense and life at the cost of intelligence, which is fine because I'm not using intelligence attacks. So, sure. Is that a... That was a critical success. Nice. Didn't get a lot of life points on that, but... That's still pretty good. 14 points of defense in one shot. You know, a nice thing about these remakes also is the autosave. That it autosaves every single week. It's so nice for those of us who aren't save scumming. Okay, let's do some rest, and we are doing fine.
Resting on a giant banana that follows us around.
He's getting
this is
two.
the weirdest fucking creature.
Yeah, I'm so upset that he's doing so well for us. Yeah, that doesn't really look like a swim. It just looks like he's butt scooting on the bottom of the pool. He is not ready for the official tournament, Colt. You are losing your little
I think
Colt
he's
parade.
ready. I don't actually think he's ready. I just want him to die too. I don't want to look at him either.
Let's try to get you to 250 power. He's probably going to be strong enough that we can test him in a battle, so...
Which food this month? Which food? Which food? Which food are we going to feed him? Which food? Which food? Which food? Wonder if it's fish. Wonder if it's fish. Is it a jelly cup? Is it a fish? I think I can hear the neighbors across the way vacuuming.
Yeah. Oh, I don't hear him vacuuming. I hear something out there.
No, it could be a
It sounds like a plastic bag to me.
weed whacker outside.
Oh. Alright. No, don't eat more meat. Go away. I know you're stressed out. Nope, not doing that. We have no interest in doing any explorations. All right. Shit, did I rest recently? I don't remember. Let's just rest now. Hello, I've not seen any Monster Rancher in a long time, and it's a shame too. I was so hyped for the DX version only for me to barely play it. Hello, Steve. Thank you for joining the stream. I was similar with a different game myself, Microsoft Flight Simulator back in 2020. In fact, I bought a new computer, essentially, to be able to run it, which was for the best because it has allowed me to keep the show going at good quality. Because my old computer was starting to just not be able to handle, like, 1080p and that kind of thing. But, like, I was super hyped for Flight Simulator, and I don't even have, like, 30 hours of flight time in that game. I just haven't played it very much, which it's a little sad, but whatever. Do you know if Monster Rancher 1 pixies are really just stubborn, or if it was because one I had was, I think, a worm subbreed? Worm subbreeds do tend to be a little tough to raise, but I don't know. I mean, we just had a Pixie Suezo, which is usually pretty decent to raise, and mine was just a total bitch, so...
Yeah, she had bitch disease.
She did have bitch disease. So, it's... I mean, you know, sometimes it's the luck of the draw. Alright, when's the next C-class battle? 2 weeks. So this week we'll do a heavy training. Let's do pull... Get some hit points in the meantime. Nice! That was a critical success. 20 points of power and 3 hit points. I'll take it. And a 20-point gain is the most you can get for 1 week. So that worked out really well for us.
Hiram is very well. Is he? Is he well? Is this the portrait of fitness to you, Colt? This? Was that a healthy thing to do? Look at him, Colt. Just look at him. Stop lying. God, what the fuck is going on with that banana? Is it alive? So weird. So weird.
I hate to do this, guys. I've got to go. I like the texting that's coming in is important, and I can't ignore it. And it's something I need to address. So I'm gonna have to call a very early end to the stream. I didn't want to stop this soon, but like I just don't have a choice.
That's okay.
Sorry, guys. Just personal stuff, family stuff. I can't ignore it. So I'm gonna call an end now. I'm gonna do more of this game later, and in my Discord, I have a room specifically set aside for the stream schedule, which is now a little outdated. I'm gonna be futzing with that and trying to figure out what I'm doing for the next few weeks, so keep your eyes on that. But I gotta go. Unfortunately, I'm being called away for an emergency, so try to hang on. Thanks for watching. Hug your family, and I will see you again soon for another stream, guys.
Bye.